Hello Aquarius, welcome to your quickie reading. I am separating the readings into 12 short videos rather than one long one with timestamps, just to try something different. But anyway, this is going to cover the time span. When I say week, I'm talking about the 25th to the 31st of January 2024. This is a microscope on a very short period of time. If you'd like a broader scope or broader lens, please listen to your monthly or your yearly. With that said, let's get started. You are in the middle of the great work, Aquarius. The great work reminds us that we are exactly where we're supposed to be. You can't rush the great work. The great work is telling us to tend to the youngest growths first, that which you have planted recently. Keep tending to it. You do have, and it's coming in sideways, the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. You might be finding it difficult to release something in your life that you know you have to. You have the Three of Swords here. You might be getting over a pain. You might be in the middle of healing from something. You also have the card with no name in reverse. There is something here, and I've seen it come up in your readings a lot, where you're trying to end something, you're trying to move on from something, and you're finding it difficult. Right next to that card, you do have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This might have something to do with your stability. If this isn't a job, then this might be a relationship that affects your stability. It might be a negative relationship that affects your stability. You do have the Fool in reverse, which is you perhaps wanting so much to start this new journey and being stuck, at least during this time frame. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Hanged Man. A lot of thought, a lot of introspection. You do have the Four of Pentacles, perhaps stubbornly hanging on to something. Underneath what you don't see coming here, Aquarius, is the Ten of Pentacles coupled with the Ten of Wands. And that is stress, but it's also abundance. There is no clean way to get out of this. There's no clean way to get out of this. You have to get your hands dirty. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, you have the Death card. There is no clean way to get out of this. You have to kill it. It's time to move on. Show me the card with no name, please. Yep, it's time for you to step into your role. Step into your role as the Aquarian. I'm not going to say the darker side of Aquarian. I'm going to say the side of Aquarius that gets stuff done. Show me the Queen of Pentacles. It's a Tower. You're trying to avoid a Tower moment with your finances, perhaps. I see that. The Fool. Fool. The Fool. You have things that you would love to say, Aquarius. You are biting your tongue. And I understand why. I mean, I'm an Aquarian, so I remember your yearly reading very well. And I do remember what happened in January, and Spirit was telling you to hold your tongue. You might be tempted to say things you shouldn't. You might have a love offer or an offer of some kind, and it's going to be very small, and it might not be enough. What you want in your life is an emperor or an empress type energy. What you're being offered is a page. You've planted seeds and you are watching them grow. They're growing very slowly, but they're promising to bring forth some stuff, some really good stuff. Your planning is going to be worth it. Your hard work is going to pay off. This forward movement that you are lacking, it has to turn around. This is what's lacking. You have the passion to move forward. You have the horse and the sword to move forward. It's time to end this situation. Your 10 of Cups is waiting for you. A lot of 10s. You had the 10 of Pentacles. You had the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Cups. There is some truth that you're going to find out. You're not going to be able to manifest in this situation. You have to leave the situation. You're being breadcrumbed. You're going to put an end to this. You're not yourself. Pluto may have knocked you off your axis a little bit. Maybe you needed it. It's time to step out of this contemplative energy. Stop the fighting. Understand you do have choices. You're not stuck. You can move forward. You may not want to accept what you've been offered, and the truth is you probably shouldn't accept what you've been offered. It's not enough. You have some passion for a project or a situation that's outside of this that you need to move from Page to Emperor yourself. You are being called, but you cannot hear it. There are times you cannot hear the calling. You are being called. The King of Pentacles has everything. He has abundance. He has stability. He has love. That could be you, or it could be somebody that you desire, an archetype you desire in your life. No more wounded warrior. There might be someone very manipulative around you that tries to manipulate you, which is why you find yourself at a standstill. But you are going to stand in your truth. You're not going to accept what you have been given so far. The sleepless nights will end, and I'm going to stop right here because you once again have the Three of Swords in reverse. You're healing. It's time to take action, Aquarius. It's time to take action. Enough of this. What do you need to release, Aquarius? What do you need to release? I look at this reading like it's a bow and arrow. You know how some bows are really hard to pull back, and you pull back and you pull back and you pull back. This is the pullback time. It's time to release. It's time to release. It's time to do the great work and release. You've done enough preparing. It's time to end this, Aquarius. I will see you during your February reading or the next quickie reading. Namaste. Aquarius, as I'm cleaning up, I did forget to mention that you do have a birthday reading that is posted. So if you want to go and listen to your birthday reading, it is a pick a card reading just for Aquarius. I wish you all the luck. I'll see you next time.